Yo, what up, chat? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. We'll be jumping into some more Inscryption today. Last time we played, we're still getting through the meat of Act 2, which is like the new game board that's run by the robot now. We had, I think it was 3 or 4 bosses that we had to complete, which, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the last thing that we did was beat the final boss of that section. I'm pretty sure. They had like some cool abilities, I know, because they're all like, computer themed. So like one of them was literally taking files from my actual PC storage and making me use them to play them as cards, which was cool. I think the very last one we fought, now it's sort of coming back to me, was they used my Steam friends list as well, and I was fighting all of my Steam friends as cards that were going up against me. But we beat them as well. I'm pretty sure we actually one-shot all of the bosses. I don't think any of the bosses actually killed us. I remember we got pretty close, as we usually do. But we got through it. I think, unless they really throw a curveball in there for me, I think we finish Act 2 now. I'm really hoping that we don't have to go back to like the 8-bit top-down version, because I suck at that version, and that might take up like a bulk of the stream. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because I imagine we're gonna do, after we complete this, I would assume that puts us at 50% of the way. There's 4 scribes, and this is the second one. I imagine we're gonna go through a world run by like the wizard, which is probably pretty cool, and then a world run by the necromancer, which will also be interesting. All of that as well, combined with the like underlying horror plot of this dude and his fucking found camera footage of the last time we saw him, somebody broke into his house apparently, and then he started acting really fucking weird, doing some weird like crazy shit on camera with, I don't even remember it well enough to explain it, but it was not normal. I'm From how that batch of camera footage ended, I'm scared to see what the next batch is gonna look like. But we gotta face our fears, and there's only one way to find out about that, and that is to jump into the game. So let's get her booted up. I think we get out of Act 2 today, and then we're going to see what comes after that. Just want to make sure that we get through this properly. I'm having some weird, it's telling me that the game wasn't able to sync, which is strange because it says that the cloud files are synchronized. Warning, Steam is unable to sync your Inscryption saves with the Steam Cloud. If you play now, you may not have previous game progress and you may permanently lose it. Well, how the fuck do I fix that though? One second. Get there in a second. I just really don't want to end up deleting all of our progress. That would suck. I think I'm gonna make a backup of the files first, just in case. I think that's the smart thing to do here. guess we can log into Steam again. This has not happened to me with the game before. Just curious. I've been, like, obsessed on roguelikes lately, though. I've been playing Slay the Spire 2 like crazy. I've almost beaten the game with every character. There's just one of the new ones is, I don't know, in my opinion, kind of mid. For anybody who has been playing it at all, the Regent, I'm sort of, like, iffy on. I feel like a lot of his abilities need to get a little bit of a buff. Okay, awesome. Looks like logging out and back into Steam seem to fix things, which is good. Because this is a game that I actually do want to finish, so I would be very upset if we lost all of our save data. Alright, pop onto the old main monitor. I don't know why every time I click on the game for the first time, it gets rid of it. But either way. Continue. Let's get back into this. Okay. It's not time for playing. Go fix that camera. Right, okay, yeah, he said there was, like, something broke. Still don't know what the deal with this is. So long it has felt. Brush. And I'll provide you with knowledge. But from the old data, we've gleaned certain secrets. Interesting. The fool. Notice on his big ear. He did not outlive his plot. Okay, yeah, I knew that I had more than one. Okay, so I can't really... I'm just sort of picking at random here. I feel like we should start with lower numbers, so I guess we could take this, the third. The Empress. The powers of the triangle. Casey, which we know that name, helped to create Inscryption. We know there are others, but only her name was inscribed. One of Grimoire's ghouls holds her name. Okay. I think this one looks interesting. A devil that created the code. Dude, there's a lot of lore, and I don't know what any of it fucking means. Alright, and that's all the pelts we have. Alright, so we learned something, I suppose. Now we need to fix the camera. Seems fixed to me. Unless we're talking about a different camera. Oh, wait. I am not a robot. Wow, that was the easiest password I've ever seen. Where the fuck am I going? Oh. 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 We were able to temporarily put our differences aside for the greater good. These are the three other scribes. Perish your anxieties. Okay. You must continue to play. It's hacking mechanics. When the moment is right, we will strike. Okay, so they're all in the fucking basement scheming to try and... Damn, he's gotta be, like, amongst the strongest of them if all three of them want to work together to beat him. I don't know why I'm walking, like, I just gotta go back to fucking where I came. Alright, hello. I saw you go down the lift. But look, not fixed. I entertain you for hours with brilliant card play. None of this will matter after the Great Transcendence, of course. We beat he ass. I guess we're done here. Alright, let's get the fuck out then. Should I fast travel somewhere? Oh, we should go back to the main. Okay. Got it. Okay, so we did beat all four of the bosses. Keep going this way. Don't fucking worry about it, man. I got you. I do. I just saw him. What a jerk. Man, this guy really loves fucking glazing himself. Yeah, I get it. Oh. What? Wait. Hold up. You finished making the game. Just for the store page. You connected me to the internet to upload it all. Wait, so are we playing as the guy? Foul scribes managed to revert this version of the game again. There'll be thousands of copies out there, like the one that we're playing right now, I guess. Now it's too late. In a moment, Inscryption will be live. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Alright. Now what? Now we can allow our player here to reset the game. Simply use the new game card again. Complete file access. Oh. What? Now she's taking control, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. It's now weird. Where'd the water come from? Witness the death of PO3. Oh shit. We're here. Luke Carter. Here lies Inscryption. No? Okay. Is Is there another one I could get? Oh, there, PO3. Yeah, I'm kind of a genius. Ooh, you're gross. Now that we are no longer separated by that lovely tombstone, we may celebrate the end of my very long life. And the end of Inscryption, too. Oh, the fun we would have had together. Perhaps I would have had another turn if you hadn't taken so long to defeat Leshy. Hey man, I don't know how to play chess. I'm gonna, yeah, here we go. Okay. Well, we're back with a new, we've officially entered Act 3, clearly. Where we've got Revenant, which I believe that, yeah, attacks, or dies after he attacks, or just a Banshee. And I think this is probably, I don't know what the energy currency is in this one, but it looks like he's maybe 3 and he's 2, I want to say. Let's grab a Revenant. Can I do anything with these? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, let's fight. Do you think me selfish? Deep beneath the data of Inscryption, at the very bottom of the well, there's something truly evil. I see. I'm gonna assume that that's my bell now. Oh god, the moving, like, it's creepy. Okay, so it's bones. Got it. Alright, so we start off with a skeleton then. Touche. Now if we have 1 bone, what does the Gravedigger do? In the end of his turn, it'll generate 1 bone. That's great. I love that. See, I don't. The problem is I don't have 5. I don't have 5 of anything. Gravediggers will help, though. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we have 5 now. So we could get Frank and Stein. How lucky of us. And then Gravediggers are going to keep getting us more bones as well, which is nice. Revenant. We can grab the Revenant just to kill the Bonehound. Alright, we win now. Just bones and no blood is going to be a little difficult, I think. Quite the battle awaits. So we are confirmed. We are the lucky Carter. We are the guy from the footage. Are you just not gonna fight me? Been granted the opportunity to do a boss battle. Oh boy. The music's crazy. Oh. What? This is so trippy. This is cool, though. It's time to rest. Hey, wait a second. I know this table. And I know those eyeballs. Oh. Oh, fuck yeah. I love Act 1. Let's go. I know all these guys. Same deck you had before you... Well, it doesn't matter now. Oh, let's go, dude. This is probably the deck that I won with, I think. It's been a while. I don't, like, fully remember, honestly. Alright, let's do Squirrel. And then we sacrifice him for a black goat. And then we sacrifice him for a wolf in another spot, so the wolf doesn't die immediately, but we do put Kaminsky there. I guess I scrapped Squirrel for now. Dude, the assets getting actively deleted during the game is such a cool feature. We have a mole. Mole doesn't do any damage, so I mean that's fine. We win first, anyways. We don't need to keep. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. Well, I mean, I guess if we're not keeping score, then we just sort of fuck around here, huh? He's gonna kill my strange larva, though. Let's do this. For so long, I thought I would never play again. You woke me up, I was elated. Surprised you're gonna replace me after the reset. Not surprised. The final moment, you chose me. Is this because I chose to want to replace him? I wonder. Or if I... Surely this is just how it always happens. Right. Oh, Moth. Hello, Mothman. Holy shit. You've bested yet another one of my creatures. Oh, fuck. Mothman's dead. He was short-lived. He burned bright, but he burned fast. There are things on this disc that are best not seen. Bro, this shit is creepy as fuck. We'll throw the alpha over here. Strong card. Good work. Why, thank you. Man, thank God we're not keeping track. Otherwise, I would have fucking lost a while ago. What the fuck behind me? Oh. We could just throw Casey in the corner over here. I don't think any of this really matters anyways. I think we're just sort of going through the motions here. That will make things difficult. Oh. Alright. Is it weird that, like, I kind of like him? Like, I'm think I'm gonna miss him. Never mind. Oh, I thought he was gonna grab my face. Yeah, all right, you know what? Good game. Good game. A respectful competitor. Fade to black. Oh, now we get Painty Boy. Makes me fucking run a marathon to get to him. Spare me and whatever is left. But we'll be meeting our makers soon. Okay. Okay. What the fuck is this? It's a little far for a card game. Bro, I got like the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, what the fuck is this? I actually have a dual disc. That's awesome. 400, 400. This will do. A race to 0. Okay. Brother, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so that's what gem I need to play it, so I can just throw down an Emerald Mox for the time being. I guess we should put it somewhere else. And now with that, we can throw a Junior Sage onto the board. This is bizarre. I'll take a gem. I don't need another fucking emerald one, though. So I guess I'll just put that to block. And I can't play either of those. Hope for another emerald card. We do get another emerald card. What does that mean? Mox cards in the owner gain 1 power. Alright, let's just put our guy here. Dude, they had a lot of fun making this game. I can tell. You've allowed my goo mage to be deleted as well. I thought you two were becoming friends. Stop! I want one of the fucking diamonds. Wait, what? Oh. Missed a spot, like right there. Entire world annihilated. Hey, that bar is looking pretty full over there. Oh, okay, I'm back to playing. I thought we were still in the cutscene. Okay, I mean, I can't play anything else. What the fuck was that? Okay, so all he's gonna fucking give me is emerald, it looks like. My number is going fucking crazy right now. Please. Thank you. Oh my god, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And he's freaking out. Oh, okay, there go my cards. Alright. Well, I can't do anything now. This feels rigged. I feel like I'm not supposed to be allowed to do that. I'll be honest. Put a ruby box over there. Now we can put ruby golem Here, I guess. And then a practice wizard over there. Oh, yeah. Come on, give me something good. Gem Fiend. That's not good right now. We are hitting things, though, which is nice. Oh, God. Okay, we're losing textures. We're losing textures. But we did get a Sapphire Mox, but we shouldn't put it down yet. But boy, is this guy winning. Alright, I'll put you here. And then when a card bearing official is played, draw cards equal to the amount of box cards on your side of the board. I guess Blue Mage is probably better for right now. I don't know if there's actually any strategy involved here or not, given the fact that we're counting down from 400. I feel like we're kind of just running out the clock. But, you know, I'll pretend like there's some sort of strategy involved. We don't have a blue gem anymore, so I guess we just throw down 2 orange mages. Okay, we lost the board. And the pillars. And he's dead. I guess we call that a dub. Thanks, man. And good sportsmanship. Complete the finale of Inscryption. Is that it? Are we done? I thought we were like halfway through the game. Can I move? Oh. Hey, that's me. Can I go over here and okay, I can move. What the fuck is that? All that remains is the old data. Don't access it. You will not heed the advice. Alright, well, let's go access the old data then. Oh god, the static. Ah, loud. Loud. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I can choose not to listen to it. You're forced to, unfortunately. There we go. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. They fucking love white noise and static in this game. It's probably fine.
Hey Luke, this is Herman from the Herald. Just following up after the message you left me this morning. Do you have time to talk right now?
Yes. Thank you so much for getting back to me.
No problem, Luke. If I understand you correctly, you've got some video footage that might expose some malpractice on the part of a game publisher, GameSpuna.
Yes, that's right. Firstly, I have a game of theirs that took control of my PC for a bit, which can't be legal. And then this woman from the company came to my house, and she...
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here. Okay. Okay, so you have a game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
Oh, fuck no. Oh, shit.
I told you!
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. God damn. I was expecting something a little bit creepier than just getting fucking domed. What is that, like, floating in the blood? Is that cards? There's no shot that's the end of the game. There's no shot. We've been here for half an hour. There's no way that's the end of the game. That's insane. I have so many questions still. Who, are you? Alright, and yeah, we're gonna skip through the credits here. There's no way that that's the end of the game. I swear I've seen stuff online about, like, additional, unless maybe that is the end of the game and then you just unlock, like, the, like a replayable or, like, a more of, like, a roguelike. Okay, so the game just quit. Like, I got through the credits and then the game closed itself out. We're gonna open it back up. This game is fucking trippy, dude. Memory, okay. 10, 10, 11, 13. Is this like if I wanted to go back and replay different acts? The Challenger, it's been ages. No, this is like very much the beginning of the game. No, hold up. Casey's mod. That's new. Unlocks. Okay, so you unlock. Ooh, I want to unlock the entries. I want more of the lore. I want to know what the fuck happened. What is this? Okay, let's start a new run in Casey's mod. No hook, no clover, smaller backpack, pricey. Okay, so it's like challenge runs. I guess let's start. Well, and this looks like the first one, so we'll start with no hook. Oh, or I could just do. Maybe we do just a regular run first, right? Challenge points requirement for challenge level is not met. You will not advance to a higher challenge level or unlock stuff if you pass. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, we'll do the no hook then. 1 challenge point. Start off light. All right, we got our starting deck. So is this just the game now? Is it just, or did we run out of stories? The only way to get stories is to get the entries, I guess. Alright, we'll start off with 2 rabbit pelts. I mean, this is definitely the part of the game that I feel the most comfortable with. So, I mean, I feel like we could get pretty decent progress here. Bullfrog is a good early card. And maybe Raven will be nice. Yeah, I mean, I remember this. That's crazy. I can't believe that we actually beat the main story of the game. That's nuts. Alright, up the health of a creature. Probably... Our bullfrog, I mean, we could just we could make our wolf fucking crazy. I'm down to just go all in on the wolf. Oh, no. No, I'm not. I'm not pushing my luck. I'm not losing my wolf. That would be devastating. Two elk fawns, which are both going to grow up to become problems. So we're definitely going to want to deal with that. He's gonna attack the tree, which is great for us. Alright, easy concede. Not mad about that. Great white, turkey vulture, or raven egg. 3 is a little steep this early. I'm gonna reroll. I fuck with the wolf cub. Yeah, I fuck with the wolf cub. We're good on items right now, so we'll take the right path. Because I don't want a pack rat. I remember that this time. Let's boost up. We can boost up our stoats. Nah, let's boost up the bullfrog. Yeah, fuck it. It doesn't matter. We're doing it for funsies. This time we'll push our luck. Fuck. Okay, fair enough. But thanks for the bones. Alright, so this elk fawn is never gonna grow up. Alright, we win this, like, on this turn, I think. The miner or pelt? Oh, we'll go this way. Oh, we can get a totem, too. The totems go fucking crazy if we can do them right. Pick a boulder. Alright, 33% chance. We'll go to the left. Oh, that's a fucking amazing pull. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's see if we can luck out with the totems. Swimming I don't really care about. We're gonna grab the wolf head, though. And then we'll try and find her again later on. I think that might be up there. Yeah, we can complete a wolf totem. Let's start getting damage in early. That's a fucking GG for this guy. We got him cooked. grab another card and make up for the wolf cub that we lost. Reroll. Ooh. Tank isn't bad. We'll grab a river snapper. Broke my tongue, but river snapper. Alright, so with the wolves, when a card bearing this is played, a copy is created in your hand, or when an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space. I don't love either of them, actually. I think I'm honestly just going to take a Raven head. I don't want to have my wolves stuck with either of those traits. Alright, I can make somebody stronger, though, and I will make Mantis stronger. Not risking it again. Alright, let's fight... Who is it? The Trapper? Yes. I love the background, so cool. I could put the Mantis in the corner and just sort of guarantee his safety, but I want to use him in a way that's, like, useful, you know? Let's throw our wolf down as well. Fuck. When a card bearing this to the pair is opposing. I just don't want him to fuck. He's gonna die immediately if I put him anywhere. Alright, we actually hold off. Alright, because now we could do this. Which is a little scary for like a second there. But now Mantis God is gonna go fucking crazy. Look at that shit, dude. Alright, now we're set. I think Mantis God just wins it for us on his own. Well, at the first round, at least. Fuck, he's gonna turn him into a... Is he gonna take it away from me? Cards, I also have to only find this pelts for them. What do I want? Let's take... I think the mole could be pretty useful. And... Bullfrog with the stink on him. Now that River Frog is doing no damage, and then we have the mole to protect us as well. Alright, this should be a dub. Oh boy, a rare card. Long Elk, Mole Man, or ooh, I love Mantis God. Long Elk also isn't bad though, because we get a lot of bones. We'll go for Long Elk because we basically already have Mantis God. Hopefully I don't regret that. Have you tinkered with the order of my maps, Casey? Can I stand up? I can stand up. Can I, like, do all of this shit over again in Casey's mod? I don't know. Stirs up memories. Field mice and wolf cub. Alright, I guess if at some point I get field mice and a wolf cub together, I could do that as well. That actually, I got scared sitting back down at the table. I guess we'll grab the field mice just to try and get the painting. I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is new. I thought I'd toss this bottle in the river. My boy, Goopicus. What shall you paint? Let's see what you can do with, I guess, I don't know, fucking bullfrog? That's just what I had, but worse. It's just the same card, but he's... No. No, man, it's bad. It's actually really bad. If I knew that that's what you were gonna do, I wouldn't fucking have asked you. Okay, so we just got a dog shit bullfrog card. Let's throw a wolf in here so we can kill that pronghorn. Fuck, we didn't kill the pronghorn. Alright, this is actually kind of bad. Okay, this is actually really bad. Wait, hold up. We're actually... Are we fucked? I'm gonna pull out one of my teeth to try and balance the scales out a little bit, because I don't think I win otherwise. Feel my stew again? Bone? It's not a bone card. Okay. No, this is totally fine. We just have nothing but 2. Alright, but the wolf doing unmatched damage is gonna help. And the porcupine doing that actually helps a lot too. If he ran out of cards to play, then I think we're alright. Yeah, alright, we are alright. Let's go. Alright, we barely fought. We sort of just brute forced our way through that. I don't want to get one based off of the blood cost. I just want to get a random card. Looking for the wolf cub, if possible. We'll grab an opossum just to have a bone card, because I don't know if we have any yet. Alright, this is sacrifice. Let's... I mean, I don't like you, so we can fucking cut you up. I don't know what we got in exchange for that. Let's... I ain't sure we could fight a totem boss, I guess. Wolves with the little tail. Oh, okay, that just gives us an extra bone. let's... And they're both the same card, basically, so we're going to take out the wolf cub before he has a chance to grow up. Oh, dude. Okay, that was easy as shit. We'll keep going this path. Come on, give me a wolf cub. That's what I'm looking for. I don't get one. Pronghorn's crazy, honestly, but we'll just get another possum. Yeah, can you do anything with these two, I guess? Combine them into something better? Definitely better. Alright, we'll stoat it up. Stoat goes down very fast. Okay, this guy's deck is a little crazy. Let's... I don't fucking know, actually. Okay, we might actually be cooked. Yeah. Yeah, okay. One of our lives have been taken from us. And then low-key, I did forget that we have 2 of those, though. I forgot that it's only 1 life in the boss battle. 1, 2, 3. Got 6. Can't get a golden pelt. So we will just grab a wolf pelt and call it a day. Now we can combine our 2 opossums to be 1 awesome opossum. We can grab... I feel like we already just have too many 2 blood cards in general. We just take another bullfrog. Alright, Mantis off rip is a great pull. We will use him to win this first round, because I remember he's going to turn him into gold afterwards. But he'll be like our 1 good card that we actually use. There we go. Alright, that was like the fastest that I've ever done that. Now we do have to wait for our spots to get opened up. But once they do, we can hopefully start putting stuff in there. Brother, I need a 1. I need a 1, please. I'm begging. Okay, or a bone card or something. Give me the fucking... Okay, alright, a bone card. I'll take a fucking bone card. At least that's something worthwhile. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. We can't sacrifice rabbit pellets. Okay, so we put squirrel here. And then we gotta throw our wolf here in order to save our ass. We get all the cards from the pack mule, which is going to help a lot. Honestly, that could save our game. Alright, so now we have a lot more to work with here. So first, we'll throw some squirrels down. I still don't know what the fuck the mirror does. We'll put a cockroach here to kill the wolf cub. Then maybe pronghorn could be good. For the time being, we'll put you there. Okay, I feel a little bit safer. Not a ton safer, but a little bit safer. And then we're going to throw the bullfrog here. Alright, we pulled it back. We pulled it back. It was close. He was gonna give us a run for our money, but we pulled it back. We'll throw this guy in the field just for the hell of it. And that's another dub. Or Boris, Strange Larva, or Amoeba. Sigil at random. Larva does grow up to be pretty powerful. So we can grab the larv. Alright, apparently Casey's mod randomizes things. So now we're in the wetlands. And we're doing well so far. But I mean, I would hope so, considering that we beat this once, and we beat it once pretty... What am I trying to say? Pretty recently is what my brain was trying to get a grasp on. Scissors goes pretty good. Ooh, Hourglass is crazy too. Alright, with those items, if we could try and hold on to them until the end, I would feel pretty good. Grab a scroll. I think we're okay. This is gonna bring us, the bee's gonna bring us close, but we're not, like, in dire straits. Oh, we might actually be fucked. I'm just now sort of understanding what's going on here. We might actually be fucked. I'm gonna throw all of the trash that I have. Okay. Not the end of the world. Just a lot of the bee mantis combo is a little crazy. But it looks like they might have run out of mantis. If you ran out of mantis, then I think we're gonna be okay. Alright, we're clear. We're clear. Can we luck out and get a bone? No. What's going on in the cave? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, we have so many 2 blood cards. I'm very confident with that. Yep. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. The amount of fucking times that I've drawn cards in this game and begged for it to be anything but a blood, and we get the rabbit pelt is nuts. We also I don't think we have anything that we could fucking combine. Oh, no, we have these 2. Okay. I guess we just continue to go crazy on our bullfrogs. Allow my cloud to experiment creature. Alright. I mean, 3 and 6 for 1 blood is a great fucking deal. So that bullfrog is low-key one of our best cards now. No, I see the cave. I want a retry. I want a fucking a retrial because we deserve to win the last one. This guy's got stinky roaches. Of course, we got a wolf pelt to start off. Why wouldn't we? Alright, bullfrog's gonna get hit by the mantis, but it's only 1. He'll survive. And then we'll put strange larva there to just start cooking. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay, yeah, that bullfrog is actually gonna carry. We need to hold on to that as tightly as we can. Alright, back for another trial. Okay, what 5 bones to 6 health. I think that's the only one, realistically, but we're probably not gonna fucking hit. 6 health is so... Wait, bullfrog. Dude, the bullfrog is our fucking goat. The bullfrog is our goat. Let's get... let's get an elk fawn with instant death. Oh, no, I don't want a rat. I don't want a rat. God damn it. Oh, that rat's gonna fuck my shit up, dude. I have so many expensive cards. Alright, we're gonna start building up strange larva. And then we're also gonna throw the old bullfrog in here. Oh. Oh, alright, never mind. I got my shit rocked. But it's... Oh, we don't even have any more combats leading up to this. Okay, that's chill. I got 5. I'm good. Honestly, I'm fine. The amount of fucking myconids that we've come across here, though. We can up the health on somebody. I think we just crack out our bullfrog. He's got 8 health. We're definitely not pushing our ruck. Whoa. Don't cancel me over that, please. Can I alright. This, what is this? I'm sure, I guess it's a better fucking human, not human, an animal shield. Ew, that doesn't sound great. I don't want to use that. And we've made it to the angler. Alright, we got 1 life. Bullfrog early, which is nice. Honestly, I think he could carry us pretty hard through the first round here. And now we're just gonna force him to take... Ooh. Okay, never mind. Didn't work like how I thought it would. We're gonna grab an elk fawn, though. Which completes the first round. Yeah, okay, that's not great. Not great, not great. A possum is pretty good. And we're gonna cut this guy in half. Bring it back up to closer to even. Okay, we might actually... Yeah, I think we need to skip this next turn. We gotta use everything that we got. Dude, the damage is gonna be fucking nuts. We're taking 5. Alright, at least the 7 should help sort of cancel out. Dude, I think we're cooked. Like, I actually think we're cooked. I just don't think there's anything I can do. I have 1,000,001 bones, but I have no bone cards, and the sharks are too much. I think we used too much of our good cards early on. Fuck. Yeah, grab me. Make 10 What do you mean misplace? Is there a completely optimal way to go about this? That's crazy that they're actually judging my play. 41 sacrifices, 45 squirrels harmed. Most scales damage in turn 9. Retry around same config. Now the question that I'm asking myself is, now that we beat the actual main game, do I want to play something else? I'm just not sure what the fuck to play, honestly. S. Okay, so I think this, yeah, it just takes us to different portions of the game, and then these are all of the clips at the bottom that we could also look at. Do we give it another try? We could play some Slay the Spire. I mean, I have been loving that. I'm playing Super Autopets, but I don't think that's really a stream game. We're not playing Sekiro. Fuck, dude, I'm actually kind of... I don't know what to do. I mean, I'll go through another run just because I'm here and I don't really know what else to do. I guess let's try with the clover instead. Let's grab a wolf cub and... Why the fuck would I ever want a ringworm? Wolf cub and... skunk might not be bad, actually. There's a lot of 1 damage cards out there. Alright, let's sacrifice our Bullfrog was killing it last time. We could sacrifice it. Are we sacrificing it for the sigil, though? That I don't remember. Let's boost our wolf cub by sacrificing... We'll sacrifice the bullfrog. Let's see what that does. It was the sigil. That was a mistake. Okay, we'll keep the run going, but that was actually like an insanely bad mistake. I can't believe that I didn't remember that. Literally, we want the wolf cub to be taking as little damage as possible, and we've made it so that he throws himself in harm's way. Which, believe it or not, doesn't help you stay alive. Oh, it's a mod. I see. Creature you own precious in combat. Card bearing the sigil is odd. Ooh, yeah, I do like that. Any cards that could automatically be played helps a lot, because it's really fucking hard to build up blood. I say that now about a fucking sacrifice. So these are the only two cards that... Oh, because... They're the only ones that have sigils. Wait. Put that on the fucking wolf. I'm a genius. Alright. We brought it back from the fumble last time. Wait, this could actually go crazy. Let's go here, because we don't really have any more sigils that we would need to do that too. Oh, wait, this is gonna go fucking hard. Let's throw the stoat in here. Just give me a second. Just trust me on this one. GG's. Told you we had it. Grizzly's crazy, but the 3 blood, we're never gonna get 3 blood to use. Unless we... fuck it. The damage, it's just the big number, too tempting. Let's boost the health of our wolf here, because I think we're going to be seeing a lot of him. Man, I'm telling you though, I need more recommendations or like more suggestions for what fucking games to play, because I feel like I'm very quickly running out of ideas. Like, I want to play games that I just fuck with, but I also, like, a lot of the games that I fuck with, I don't know if they're games that people would actually want to play. Like, I would love to play a lot of, like, old school sort of games. I would love to boot up some emulators and play, like I've been really dying to play, some more turn-based, like, RPGs. I really want to play Chrono Trigger, actually, because I've heard such, like, really, really good things about it being one of, like, the quintessential, like, turn-based JRPGs. So that I've been thinking of. It would just be, I know that there's so much content in that, and I just don't know if I really have anybody that would want to watch that yet. But I guess to be fair, maybe that sort of content could also just be like a niche that would attract people. You know, it's possible. I mean, I don't know if people would watch turn-based. I'm actively playing a turn-based game as we speak. So maybe I should just go with my gut. I don't know. This is actually kind of an insane thing to do. I think I went a little too crazy on the sigils. We probably should have just gone to the campfire. Because I feel like the best part about the bear is using it against enemies. But I guess also it's a good savior for the scales. So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. And you know what? We could actually test that out right now. Check this shit out. And the trap can't stop it. The trap can stop it. Oh my god, I didn't look at the... Dude, I'm such a fucking chud. I didn't look at the sigil. I didn't look at... Of course it fucking leaps up. Why wouldn't it be able to leap up? Oh, that's crazy. Wait, that's actually awful. Alright. Alright, let's throw a wolf cub over here. And we're gonna block with a wolf pelt in front of this strange frog. We're also going to take this strange frog and bring him over to our side because we need that right now. We're going to use all of our items because we really messed that one up. That's actually insane how badly we fumbled the start. And then the wolf auto plays, which is really good. We've used like all of our cards though, which is a little scary because I think he still has a lot more cards left. Let's get... Fuck, dude. Maybe the skink for the insta-death. But we're brokey right now, and that's not good. I think we just try and keep the skunk there. Holy shit, wait, with the extra damage, somehow the double wolves save our lives. Okay, there was not a bone in my body that expected us to win that fight. We live. This is such a janky fucking deck that we've put together. We'll take Mantis God, because we don't have him this time, and I love him dearly. Ooh, do I know my cards well? 5 bones, definitely not. 3. No, I think 4 blood is probably the best chance. Alright, incredible. Incredible. Give me my prize. Ooh, Black Goat is pretty good. What's bold? Immune to the effects of Touch of Death and Stinky. Yeah, I'll take Black Goat. Okay, we could use some more items. We don't need that. And both of those lead to that. Anyways, let's get some more items. Items can be clutch. Items can be clutch. We'll grab the pliers. Let's just grab a bunch of pliers. And we'll get a squirrel. We got pushy bugs, I think is what that is. let's do this so that way we could just play our wolf for free. And we could save the black goat. For maybe our grizzly bear, perhaps. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. And now we just do a little bit of this. And a little bit. What? Oh, my bad. Black goat first. And then we do a little bit of... Oh. I get it. I got it. I figured it out. I can read sometimes, despite popular belief. And that's going to be a crazy overkill. We could go to the cave again, which would also lead us up. Painter fucking sucks ass, dude. The painter's really bad. Let's avoid him. I know he's like the one new thing that we've encountered so far, but last time all he did was kind of dog shit. I think we could do the blood again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. A porcupine that spawns ants and a copy of itself. We can get this guy, which makes bees and gives me an item. Or we can get a beaver that spawns ants and bone. Oh, we'll do the porcupine. And then we'll head this way. Ooh, instant death is nice. I don't know what we're going to put it on yet, but it will be good. Casey, did you tampered with one of my sigils? Alright, we got plenty of ants, which will probably help, I think, in the late game, just help fill up slots whenever we have to stall. Alright, so 2 wolves, 4 power, or 3 sigil. We got a lot of sigils, actually. I think that's a good bet. Yeah, easily, easily. We're killing it on these trials now. Dude, as many corpse eaters as we can get. Okay, this might actually be a run that we get through it on. Our cards are way better this time around. Boost the health. Let's boost the health of Mantis God, because he's too frail normally. Fuck it, it can't happen twice. It happened twice. What do you mean? Does it happen every time? Am I just stupid? Is it no matter what I do? Oh, man. I mean, at least we could do this. The Grizzly just sort of wins games for us on his own. We could fuck around with, and we're fucking around with sigils either way. I don't know if we have any doubles right now. Let's hit the cave up, see if we can get another crazy sigil card. Alright, 6 health, 5 bones, or... Ooh, 6 health, but we need to draw the Grizzly realistically. 4. Wow. Okay. Yeah, probably Alpha Corpse Eater. Or Bullfrog Corpse Eater is kind of the same. No, because Alpha Corpse Eater, especially with the bone cost, I want more bone cards. Alright, and then I don't think we have any doubles, so let's just get rid of a card, thin our deck out a little bit. What are... I mean, the Stoat has sort of outlived his usefulness, I fear. Yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to the Stoat. He's an OG, but this is Casey's mod. This isn't the actual story, so I have no emotional attachment to this man anymore. And then... Oh. Okay, I guess it makes sense that the sigils, like the glowing sigils, can't be sacrificed or changed. That would probably be a little OP. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, alright. This is where we died last time. Now let's throw Porcupine in here. We're gonna actually just drop a squirrel, so that way we sacrifice him. Yep, brilliant play, sir. Absolutely brilliant. And then we bring our elk in for free. We'll just throw a squirrel in, let these cards do the work. Okay, that's not great. Yeah, that's not good at all. We still haven't drawn a lot of our big cards, though, so I'm not insanely stressed. We can keep baiting him with squirrels. We're one extra damage away from fucking just beating, from winning. There we go. Worker Ant pushed us over the edge. Now things get very, 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 very scary. Wolf is a great card to pull there. Because everybody's about to die. And then through this, we can throw the black goat down, and then grizzly. Oh, and then worker ant too, actually. Is that enough? Let's go! Alright, the corpse maggot, whatever the fuck sigil it is cracked when you could put it on something with attack damage. Mantis God, Child 13, Strange Larva. We already got Mantis God, so I guess we can grab Strange Larva again. Oh, this is like the first one. Oh, this is fucking... Okay, they're randomizing it. Actually makes it way easier, technically. Let's grab the adder with the goal of pasting his sigil onto somebody else. We're good on items right now. I guess we can... Alright, we'll give you one more shot. You got one more chance to do something good here. Let's I don't know, man. I mean, I still was able to hold on to the original last time, so let's see what you could do with the bear. Let's see if it's the same thing and it's just the bear but weaker. Okay, so it is, but now we have two of them. So if there's a myconid, which doesn't look like there is, but I hope that there's more to the map, because if we could combine it, then we're actually like kind of cracked. Do I want to kill the alpha to bring in somebody else? No. We are going to lose a life here, though, because this is a kind of a crazy setup that they've put me in. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's not like we're going to lose the life when we get to the boss anyways. We just have to, you know, not do it again. Let's grab Alpha just for a bone cost card. And there's myconids at the end of both. Let's see if we can pass off that instant death sigil from the adder. Oh. Oh, if that's the case. In that case, let's give... No, yeah, let's give instant death to the alpha. Fuck, wait, I'm dumb. I just killed him. Oh, that's on me. That is on me. I forgot that that was a thing. Fuck, we're actually... Alright, never mind, we lost the run. Fuck, okay. I really like the story of this game, but it is, I don't know, maybe it's apparent from just the gameplay or the stream, you know, vibes. Casey's mod is kind of losing me. I don't know. I feel like I think I want to do something different to close out like the second half of the stream. Let's play something else. Let's go in and jump in and play something else. The question, of course, is what to play. It's $1 million question. Maybe something comfortable, maybe something familiar. I mean, I'd be down to jump into a Spire run. I mean, I've been playing it a lot lately. I could show you guys that a little bit. If there's anybody here, if there's anything that you would like to see, let me know. I don't want to end stream this early. Man, I wish that we could just like watch it. I wish that like I would love to do some React stuff. I just don't want to get fucking DMCA struck. I don't know. Man. We could jump into some Spire. That might be a good. We'll do one Slay the Spire run. That'll probably take up enough time to kill the rest of this. change the stream category real quick. Change our tags up. Slay the Spire. Yeah, because at least this is... And I've already... I think the demo came out like a couple of weeks ago. I have 36 hours in this game. If I cannot understate how good this game is. Let's hit up a little play. Let's hit up a little run. We're gonna try and go for the Regent. So the Regent is one of the new characters that they added in the sequel. In my humble opinion, I think he's the worst one out of all of them. And that is 1000% biased from the fact that I've completed a run, for a lot, I've completed multiple runs on every other character except for him. I love his vibes. He looks dope. I like the fit. He's got aura. But gameplay wise, let's see. I mean, yeah, I've gotten a lot of practice in this game. So maybe with some spectators, perhaps I can find a way to pull it through. I'll turn the audio up a little bit. I usually play relatively quiet, just because this has been sort of my like play while watching something game, or like play while eating game. This is it's very, especially once you like get the hang of it and you learn the cards and everything, it's very easy to put your brain on autopilot while you're going through. So for our starting like perk here, let's transform a card. I think I've definitely understood now that like the main thing is if you could get all of these strikes and defense out of your deck as fast as possible, you're just gonna have an easier time overall. Rotten War is not a bad card either because it gives us Forge, which I'll explain. We can take a look at that when we start forging. Let's take... Love hitting up question marks. Love hitting up rest stops. Alright, this is a relatively chill, low-key path to head up. So another interesting thing with the Regent is we have energy, which is kind of the same as we've seen with all the other characters. It's used to play the cards. We also have stars, which some cards for the Regent specifically, like you see this one, it's 0 energy, but it costs 2 stars to play. So they add a secondary like energy thing in order to play certain cards. So we're gonna weaken and vulnerable him first. Another cool thing is that he has Forge though. So every time you forge, you add this card, Sovereign Blade, into your hand. And then every time you there's a lot of different cards that forge. Once you forge, you're adding damage onto that card. So you could sort of just let it sit in your hand for a while, let it build up. I've had Sovereign Blades that have done like upwards of 200 points of damage in certain encounters. So it could be really, really, really good, especially for like a single enemy combat encounter. So we're going to start that up. We're going to defend. Also cards that help you gain stars back. But for now, I'm actually just going to focus on doing as much damage as I could while he was still vulnerable. And then I think easy enough. I mean, this is 15 damage. That's a GG. But now for these. I've learned, so when I started playing the Regent, my initial thought process was that Sovereign Blade builds were the way to go because of how much damage you could build it to. But after playing a lot with him, also I just noticed this is the boss we're going to fight. That's devastating. It's probably the worst Act 1 boss in my opinion. I've learned that instead of building for Sovereign Blade, it's actually smarter to build for Star. Because I feel like Star can help make more OP combinations rather than putting all of your eggs in the basket for one attack. So we're going to go for that. We're going to try and lean towards Star, but we're not going to neglect Sovereign Blade either. Alright, we're not gonna neglect him. We're still gonna forge when we can. We're gonna try and take as little damage as we can as well. Alright, and then we kill this guy effortlessly. Weak invulnerability is always going to be useful. AoE damage is also always useful, though, so I'm actually sort of in between those two. We're gonna grab Astral Pulse. We really gotta build those stars. And then attack or block. We could build, and honestly, I think we sharpen Astral Pulse. 16 damage to all enemies could be really useful, especially late game when they have like a lot of minions flying around everywhere. This is actually a pretty solid card, but we can't afford it right now. But honestly, that's better to grab later when we have more star gain. I think we just remove one of our defense here. We want to keep our deck as thin as possible so we could just rotate through cards faster and faster. I guess I probably should have counted that, but that's fine. He has 2 thorns. Oh, okay, so we do 5, which protects us from the thorns, and then we kill him. Alright, easy. Now we'll get our weakness and vulnerability, because that is very useful. Smith, I think first we... Yeah, it's not the flashy upgrade, but just taking exhaust off of that so we can repeatedly hit enemies with that will be nice. And then again, 16 to everybody. Taking no damage from him. We get our Sovereign Blade, and we get our stars back. It's a great turn. And again, weakness and vulnerability turns 15 to 22. That's an easy fucking enemy encounter. Now, Conqueror is really good. Sovereign Blade deals double damage to the enemy this turn. This can also stack with vulnerability as well. So this could go kind of crazy. Crescent Spear, also a solid card, especially if we're building stars. But I think we're going to see these cards again. I feel like when I do, maybe it's just because I haven't beaten Act 3 with the Regent yet, that I haven't unlocked a lot of extra cards for him, that I see a lot of the same cards over and over again. We're gonna go Conqueror. I think Conqueror is a good pick. Conqueror is a good pick. And now, because we've been using Astral Pulse a lot, we will upgrade it. So 20 damage to all enemies is kind of nuts. Alright. The odds of us not getting a combat encounter in these 3 is extremely low. Let's see how long we can get lucky, though. First one's clear. Okay, second one's gonna be... Which is fine. Again, it was... we saw it coming. We saw it coming. It's fine. I think the damp one has a crazier strength buff. So let's sort of work on him first. Yeah, he gives 5 ritual compared to the 2. And he's doing 1 point of damage. It doesn't really matter. No, we'll just... Like, technically we could have taken 1 less point of damage there, but at that point, does it really fucking matter? I promise you we're going to take a lot more damage than that. Whenever you create a card, gain 3 block, add 3 random colorless hands into your card. Every 4 energy you spend, gain an energy. I don't want any of these right now, honestly. Some of them, like Orbit isn't bad later game. Pillar Creation would be cool if I was using something like this, but with what we have right now, I'm actually going to skip that. Beautiful. Only had to spend 3. So we're continuing. We're working on removing these cards. At the start of each combat, forge 10. That's actually pretty solid. It's going to take all of our gold to do it, but I think that we got a free removal, so I think that's worth. So now we get to start with Sovereign Blade always. What else can we get here? Glow is pretty good, again, for the star build. And we'll get more AoE with Crush Under. Alright, 67 isn't bad to go in. I'd rather boost it, because this guy's going to be fucking rough. This guy's going to be really rough to deal with. And you'll see why when we get into the fight. So let's... Man, we need some better defensive cards, actually. I just realized that we have no real blocking cards. That might be... that's not going to be very good. Let's... I wonder... We might... Sovereign Blade might be our savior for this fight specifically, so I'm actually going to upgrade Rotten War. Alright. This is a Lagavulin Matriarch. So the problem with this boss is that after, like, I think 3 turns or something like that. 3 active turns, not 3 sleeping turns. 3, like, fighting turns. Then it starts taking away our strength and dexterity to the point where if you don't kill it within the first, like, 6 turns, 8 turns, something like that, all of these are gonna be doing 0 block and 0 damage. So it's very, very, very important that we get off to a fast start. And I think a part of that includes forging as much as we can. And we'll build up stars as well here. We have 3 free turns while he's asleep, so we're gonna try and take advantage of those. We don't want to hit it yet, so we are going to hold off here. There we go. Okay. So we already got Sovereign Blade up to 37, which is pretty solid. Now we just let it wake up normally, and now we can begin the fight. Alright. And you know what, we'll do this just to defend up. It might be a little early to pop a potion, but this guy's such a pain in the ass, dude. You have no idea. We gotta... Fuck. I am actually very nervous about this fight. I have bad history with this fucking... I guess it's a matriarch. This lady, mind me. Fuck. Okay, I did want to use Sovereign Blade there. That's actually very unfortunate. Since it looks like he's about to start debuffing me now. Let's just forge. We're trying to build up Sovereign Blade. See, so he already begins sapping our strength here. Now our block does 3 fucking block, which is actually so sad. Alright, so hit an Astral Pulse. If we hit a vulnerability, 72 isn't bad. But we have... I think we wait for Conqueror. I think we just defend as much as we feasibly can here. And then, realistically, we try and kill him on this turn. We do that. Then we Conqueror. And 51 turns into 153. Okay. We had to we really had to plan out every move there. But we did get it. I think now I will probably take 7 stars. and try and get some more star builds for that. Wait, Divine Right, Divine Destiny. Oh yeah, yeah. We want the star build. Yes, I will take that gladly. Then we could head down this path. Hit a couple question marks up on the way. I don't hate that. Alright, hit him with the weakness and the vulnerability first. Take away his strength, why don't we? Do we Sovereign Blade? We can defend up, actually. We can defend up. He's not going to start flying until next turn anyways. He took Conqueror, which is pretty rude, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, we just kill him now, though. Okay, yeah, so Sovereign Blade goes pretty crazy in a lot of situations. It's just, you don't want to lean on it too much. We'll grab another Forge card, though. And a random relic. I don't really want to use my gold. I don't really want to use my bag of preparation either. We get potions fast. Every 5 cards you add to your deck, heal 15. Yeah, that's okay. And then... Ooh. Deals 8 additional damage. Actually, yeah. Let's hit fucking... Can I not... What was the... Oh, because Astral Pulse already has Sharp. Alright, that's my mistake. 7 stars. Yeah, that makes 7 stars fucking insane. Hold on, I can't wait to use that. Is it 2? 2. Dude, please. If I pull that, I think I just win. Is it really that easy? Okay, it's literally that easy. We're gonna see that a lot. Prepare to see that card used many times. Ow. I don't want to get ahead of myself. This build is looking pretty nice so far. I really wish I had more shit. Take a little damage. Let's get that out. Alright, the card rotation is a little mid right now, but we can still get out of there with not too much of an issue. Particle Wall is pretty good, especially when we're building Star as fast as we are. With 3 more before the next, I think we'd be okay. Now that I've like played the game more, I never rest if the health that I would heal puts me past my max, right? So like 58, like, yeah, like this would get me to like 79. I won't rest if it's gonna waste hit points, so we're not gonna rest here. Oh my god, 7 stars at 1 is cracked. Yes, please. Oh, I hate this this guy's pissing me off, dude. 7 stars will make me happier, though. That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't even know what to... I mean, he's about to be unhittable, so we might as well do damage now. That's insane. In one turn, we did like 114 points of damage. Let's drink a dexterity potion and just full block here. That was a... Okay, this... I don't want to jinx myself. This could be the run. This could be the run. It could. I just needed the support of knowing that there's the possibility that somebody's out there to witness this. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw a card. That's sort of useless for me, honestly. Oh, these guys, I need... all I need is fucking... What is it called? 7 stars. If I get 7 stars, these guys are cooked. I wish I had something that could draw me cards right now, though. I really don't want to take damage. I'm okay with being pretty liberal with my potion usage. Take 3. What is my thing? At the start of each combat, gain... Oh, because I used... Ooh, I probably shouldn't. 5, 6... Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I shouldn't have wasted it. Shit, okay. Alright, this is fine, though. This is fine. Okay, so... Fuck, that sucks, because I know if I just didn't use that the first time, then I would have been chill. Alright, this is still an option, though. We can win it in another way. We don't have to 7 stars everyone to death. We can also win the old-fashioned way. There we go. Forge 30 isn't bad. Deal 10 damage, draw 1 card, put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. No, Forge 30 is kind of crazy. I feel like I have to. Oh, I don't think I've actually... I don't know if I've encountered this one yet. Let's actually go kind of sicko mode here. Up to 50 damage now. Solar Strike and Crescent Spear. Oh yeah, dude, you're cooked. You're so cooked. 50 damage normally. What about with a little vulnerability? 75. Easy. It's not even a fucking challenge. We have... I think, we took Gather Light already. We also took Crush Under. So, we're just gonna let it rock. This would heal us exactly to max. So I guess we do that. Who the fuck are we fighting? Knowledge Demon. I don't remember them. I'll remember when I see them. We have a lot of gold to spend. Any good relics? No. Not bad, but not... I don't think that's 276 gold worth of good. Whenever you gain gold, raise your max hit points by 1. That's actually pretty good. Actually, no. Okay, so we're not going to go for that. We're going to go for Black Hole. And I think then we just remove a card. I think we go simple here. We'll remove a defend. And we can grab a fire potion for good luck. And now in terms of smithing... Honestly, I mean the 7 stars is so busted. I think it's not, again, it's not the flashy choice. Ooh, Venerate or Glow though. It's raising both of them only by 1, so I'd rather up Glow because I think that would be the one that I'd be using first. Alright, so we got 7 stars available already. I don't see why we don't hit that shit. And then we start building up our blade as well. I do remember this guy. Okay, I remember because he has that gimmick. Alright, and again, we're actually going to hold on to our stars right now. We're going to drink a plating potion. Let's glow. Let's take away some strength so we don't die too fast. I might be prioritizing offense a little bit too much here. We're gonna find out. We got him down. Okay, he healed a lot. We got him down like 100. I think we 7 stars again. It's the damage is too good to pass up on, you know. And we can, instead of building stars, I think we should maybe build Sovereign Blade up. Sovereign Blade did save our lives last time. Oh, we're just like dead. Okay, we played a little bit too recklessly, it would seem. That is unfortunate. Okay. He has potential for sure. He definitely has potential. He's just like, I don't know. I'm just not crazy about him. He also fucking baits me because the sound when you click on him sounds like my follow noise, and it baits me into thinking that somebody's here when they are not. What we got? We could hit. We could hit one more. We're probably gonna speed run a little bit though because I do want to end up not after 9. Niao's Fury is pretty good card. Alright, let's try this one more time. Man, that does suck that the fucking 7 stars card is cracked out. I think we can get through Act 1 pretty fast. While taking pretty minimal damage, I think. Power Potion, very nice. And we can grab Conqueror. Sovereign Blade is really good early on, for sure. Alright. This turn, you die. Let's get... That could be good later on, but not yet. We'll get Rotten War again. 100 gold and a random forgotten card and a random skill. Okay, we got one of the silence cards, which is fun. Ooh, spoils map. Yeah, so this stays in your hand, but midway through Act 2, you could trade it out for 600 gold, which I do actually. I usually take it. It's not that big of a burden, especially when you have a small deck. I mean, yeah, I think my deck is like average size. I think it's like adequate size. Some would say too big, even, actually. Gain 2 energies, and definitely nice. It's kind of the same. Gamma Blast is just Falling Star, but a little bit better and a little bit pricier. I'm not in love with any of those cards. We will drop Distraction down to 0, though. Oh, I hate anybody with Artifact is just a piece of shit. Yeah, let me see. Sometimes if I get like the free turn early on, I don't mind popping Sovereign Blade when it's still weak. Particle Wall is very good. Good, very good. It's very good. So good, in fact, that I will buff it up to 12 block. First time you lose health, each combat draw 3 cards. No, we gotta hold on to that. That's far too early. Next turn, we probably will use it, especially if we get the Rot in War. Oh, actually, he's not attacking me this turn. He's not attacking. I'll just lay into him. This turn, we kill him with the right. Conqueror balances out. Thank you. Vigor is good. I've never used this card for minion sacrifice. And I won't start. I won't start today. The 5 damage to a random enemy X times. We just don't have enough star for that to really be a viable early game option yet. And Vigor is good. We'll grab Vigor because that could also, we could use that in combination with Sovereign Blade too if we're ever in a pinch. Throw that in there and we will buff it up as well. Starting con out of 10 block is pretty nice. It's very nice, actually. We're going to take that. Take that, and then we're going to remove a strike. How does one slay Aspire? Honestly, I feel like I'm still figuring that out. With this character, at least. This guy's a piece of shit. He's very regal, though. I like the way that he crosses his little hoof legs on his chair. Oh my god, I didn't even realize until... I thought that the chair had, like, animated legs or something. I just realized it's just 2 guys that are, like, very much struggling to keep him on their backs right now. I think the idle animation, he wipes sweat off of his brow every few seconds. That's like, I didn't notice that at all. It's awesome. This is a horrible starting hand. Feels so bad for him. They're just little guys. They are kind of cute. I do feel bad. I am a Regent hater. I will say it proudly. I don't fuck with this guy. He's the only character in Slay the Spire 2 that I have yet to beat Act 3 with, which feels illegal. Okay. Okay, 17 shield might be a little overkill, but he got the job done. Choose a skill in your hand and play it 3 times. Honestly, I want to see what getting 3 times vigor actually does to us. 24 additional damage on our next strike, so we could just kill him outright. That's great. And then we'll just block to take no damage. I want to play more offensively, but we're just not getting good enough cards. Now maybe if we hit like a Conqueror Sovereign Blade. Fuck, he's gonna be just... He's not gonna die. I mean, I already committed to it, which I shouldn't have done, because we're gonna take 16 unblocked, which is brutal. He's dead now. That's the worst part, is having somebody end off on, like, 2 health when they're about to attack you for big damage, because you're so close to getting out of it alive. Bulwark is a really good card. I like it. Block and Forge at the same time it feels nice. Oh, wait, that's such a good fucking... Oh, I wish I saved my money. I swear there's something in the code that makes it so that the best relics show up in the shop after I've spent all my money. We have to rest here. There's no way we can't. Well, at least we just get a shit ton of, whatever the fuck that's called again, right off the bat. Does Vigor carry over to my next turn? I hope so. Ooh, it does. Okay, very fun. Yeah, I mean, we have so many stars, we might as well pop one, just to not get hit. I guess we could drink our plating potion. And then we can afford a little setup turn. The Soulfish is not too scary, I don't think. I would be disappointed in myself if we do find a way to lose this somehow. Especially with the plating, with the shields. Ooh, what's a Vigor? 33 is not enough to pop that. We'll just strike. Not good. Not good. We'll shield up as much as we can, but the beckons go through the shield, which is rough. What? I think I wouldn't mind a power. Is there anything good? I guess Gen is kind of a bad pull too. Alright, we forge more. We got that up to 45. Alright, we got a free turn here. Get some vigor up for our next attack. Just bad cards, though. We're getting really bad cards. Okay, we have the Vigor, so let's actually pop. Alright, so with 8 Vigor plus Conquer, I would have liked to hit it with Vulnerability as well, but it's not in the cards. 122 points of damage. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I was nervous for a second there, but we are so fucking fine. Kind of crazy that I can't get an attacking card to finish this off, but if it takes one extra turn, then so be it. Soulfish down. We unlocked something new through that. Probably for killing a certain number of bosses as the regent, I think. Deal 5 damage, forge 5, forge initial 5. That's not bad. Deal 17. Colorless card in your hand. Add a copy of that card. Only colorless. I guess we have Meow's Fury, or it would be Sovereign Blade when we have it. Beat it into shape. I love the design for all of like the beginning of the act, like friends, benefactors, patrons, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Alright, we can upgrade 6 random cards. We can get 4 potion slots filled with random potions. Or transform Falling Star into Meteor Shower. I think I'm going to go Meteor Shower for the AoE damage. We can spend our money here is fine, because with the map, we're going to pick up a shit ton of money for the second half anyways. Definitely need that card back, so we are going to have to fight this man. I think Sovereign Blade will help us get the job done. Terraform, Meow's Fury. And then just to defend, probably. We don't need to use a fire potion yet. We'll wait until if we absolutely have to. It's 25. I guess we conquer. Yeah, I don't want to take any more damage. It's overkill, but it's fine, because we need to get Particle Wall back. It's too good of a card not to. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain 1 strength. I mean, it's a 0 energy. That could be. We got a big deck already, though. We gotta start thinning it out. Yeah, no, that's more important right now to me, is getting these numbers down. A random relic. If you do not play any attacks, gain 4 block. Oh, come on. I thought I could get through it. I didn't want to say anything out loud because I didn't want to bring it upon myself. Also, rough starting. Both the Spoils map and the Clumsy is a really bad pull. One point of damage, though. We can definitely deal with 1 point of damage. We Bulwark to stun him. Now we Vigor and Meow's Fury, and then beat him into shape. I do that like I'm setting up for something. He has 9 health. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. This is literally the exact thing that I said that I hate seeing happen before. Die. That's so unfortunate. I don't want any of these cards. Fuck, we actually do have to rest. I hate to rest this early. But especially, I don't know if one of these is going to be a fight either. Crush Under is good. And we will grab Solar Strike. Alright, riding a shit ton of cards, which I don't like. Because I just said I wanted to thin out our deck. At least we got the spoils map out. And now we start combat with Thorns. Is there another shop coming up? There's not, actually. Oh, this is actually a great pull. Any drop 10 additional gold, whatever. Rest side is good. Enchanted attacks deal 9 additional damage. That would have been great for the last run before we died. This is 18 damage for 2. Actually, isn't that crazy of a deal? Fuck, wait, there's really not another shop? I don't even like that many things in this shop. We'll get rid of Clumsy first. Yeah, I really don't care for these cards or these relics. I guess we'll get the tea set. Like, it'll help on our first turn, but I'm gonna save the rest of the money. And here I don't, to be completely honest, I'm not even 100% sure if we got 5 more combats in us, so let's just get a relic. Whenever you rest, procure a random potion. We will not be resting this time, I can tell you that for certain. We will get... Yeah, we'll buff up Bulwark. 16 block is a lot of block to have. Start of your third turn, gain 18. Right, so we got some good. So we got 10 on our first turn, 18 on our third turn. So we're building up our block pretty well. Sure. And we start with the Thorns as well. Get a bunch of stars and attack. Alright, this turn we get a free 18, which is incredible. Now you could watch it and you could actually understand what's going on. You get it now. Well, I mean, probably not with this character because has like 17 new mechanics that were added in the new game. But in general, you understand what's going on. I fucking hate this guy, though. He's the one guy that I haven't been able to beat Act 3 with yet. He's pissing me off. I know a thing or two about a relic. You fucking well do. You gotta get past that Act 3. You conquered Act 2. It's time to take Act 3 down. I believe in you. I think you could do it. Act 2 took so... Nah, it was just like a week or two. It was nothing. I don't know how many attempts took place over the course of that week or two, but surely it wasn't that many. I nuked the boss with the Darkness Orb. Dude, I fucking love I was playing Defect earlier today. I love cooking those Darkness Orbs for so long. That's why it's the craziest part of, like, this game, I think, when playing the Defect, is doing, like, cooking a Darkness Orb for that long, and then hitting it with, like, the upgraded quad cast to do it quite exactly. Literally, that you took the words out of my mouth. I love him. I love him. I think he's also my favorite. Ooh, 40 damage. I can't pass up on 40 damage. first time I'm actually talking about it. Yeah, I know. This is the first time that you could contribute to the conversation. It's so nice. The fuck do I want to upgrade? Brother told you, Overman is the hardest person to play with. In Slay the Spire 1, I mean, technically, I know you haven't unlocked them yet. The fourth character, I would say, is the hardest one to play with. The fourth character kind of, I think that they're kind of mid. I didn't like the fourth character in the original. I think that the defect is tough to understand at first, but once you understand him, I think then you could really get going. No, wait. I'm loyal to the orbs. Yeah, no, the first couple of runs that I did with the defect, I didn't get it, but once I got it, he became my favorite very quickly. We're also gonna hit you with this potion. Three random colorless cards into your hand. We got a lot of fucking cards in our hands. Let's get some more. Okay, 40 damage is a good start. Then I don't there's so many cards on my screen. And most of them are kind of useless right now. Let's just attack. Alright. That doesn't do anything here. Let's get rid of all those fucking cards. Well, I don't want to get hit with 49, so let's maybe turn around. Alright, where you have no choice but to just take 24 to the face. Oh. Oh, okay. This might be where we end. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out of this one. We're fully out of potions. It's not looking great. Thank you for the resub. It's 3 months sub to the channel. I appreciate you. Oh my god. No, I have to defend, actually. I can't help but defend. Finally needed to pay my... Yeah, he's fucking planning for a way. He's fucking crazy for doing all that. But I'm glad. I'm also gonna fucking die here. I think this is where my life ends. I can't really do much. I have 16, 14 set. I think I might survive with like 1 health. I don't know. It's quick maths. 3 health. Yeah, it's the beginning we're horrible and I want the emotes. There you go. See, I'm glad that there's at least some value in being subbed. some value that can be found. Yeah, dude, we're cooked here, though. This ain't... I can't even defend, won't fucking do anything. I mean, I could just... Yeah, no, I might as well just try and fucking, at least... I'm not even gonna kill him. Is it at the start? No, it's at the end of his turn. Alright, farewell. You make me want to play. Dude, you should. And it's the perfect, like, free time killer, you know? In the sequel, you could, like, unlock, and it's still early access, so you, like, unlock things throughout. Killstone. I wish I could fucking play it at work. It would make the day go by so fast if I could play it at work. Oh my god. Like, it's so tempting for me to also buy Slay the Spire 1 on the phone, but I can't. Especially considering that would be so foolish when I'm not even going to be at a job for very much longer. What do we get? Whenever you create a colors card, take to block. The first time you spend energy, each turn gain 1 strength. That's actually pretty solid. Start of each combat, 2 and colors cards in your hand. Not bad. We're getting closer to unlocking everything. Sometimes the relics are so bad, like I get extra energy at the start of my turn, I can never heal again. Some of the, yes, there's definitely, like, not all relics are created equal, for sure. There's a lot of relics that I could not care less about. There's, like, a handful of, like, elite relics that anytime I see them, I have to, if I have the money for them, I am taking them. Like, the ice cream is cracked out, the one, like, to conserve your energy. There's the other one, I think, where, like, if you have at least 1 energy at the end of your turn, the next turn you get 2 more, or something like that. I've been playing the sequel honestly, an alarming amount of time. I think I've got, like, 37 hours in this game or something. And it came out, like, 3 weeks ago. Not long enough for me to rack up that many hours. I told you that once you understand how the game works, it's so fun. And you know what? I think that would be a lot of video games for you too. I think the only thing keeping you from enjoying video games is understanding how they work. Yeah, I guess that too. I guess also having the medium that's actually able to play the game. I need to, I don't know, I'll scour the internet. I'll try and I need more mobile games for you to, I mean, honestly, you should just get, at that point, you might as well fucking get one of those emulators. They're not that big. And you could play so many you could play, like, old, like, DS games, like, all sorts of shit. I've played so many Pokemon games at work. Used to play Fortnite on my Switch in college. Yeah, I think probably you and, like, 70% of the people our age that were in college around that time. The Switch. They made a Switch Lite? I didn't even know that they had a Switch Lite. I've still, for, like, the longest time, I've wanted a Switch forever. It's just so hard for me to commit to getting a Switch when I know it's maximum, like, maybe, like, 3 or 4 games that I even want. And Animal Crossing would probably, if I was going to get a Switch, I would get probably Animal Crossing. I would get, like, probably the Legend of Zelda games, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe, like, the new Pokemon. Outside of that, I mean, I love, like, Mario Kart, Mario Party, but those games aren't fun unless I have people, like, with me to play it, which is often not the case. It's a slut for Zelda. I'm also a slut for Zelda. I fucking love a good Legend of Zelda game. I miss, but honestly, that's one of the things, because I was struggling earlier today, because the game that I started playing on stream today, I didn't realize that I unexpectedly had way less in that game than I thought I did. I beat it like 30 minutes into the stream, and then I had no fucking clue what to do for the rest of the stream. That's why I ended up bouncing over to Slay the Spire 2, just to finish the stream off. but I've been struggling to try and decide to figure out what I want to play next. And I was thinking about getting maybe like a Nintendo 64 emulator or something and going back and playing some old Legend of Zelda games like Wind Waker maybe or Ocarina of Time even. It's tough that there's so many games that I would love to play, and I feel like none of them have an audience on Twitch. I just don't think that any new people are actually gonna come and watch the stream if I'm playing a game that dropped like 20 years ago. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely, if not on stream, I'm gonna just play it on my own time because I want to, but it would be fun to play it on stream. I don't know. I need to go look at on Twitch. You could sort the streams by like game category, and it'll show you how many like average viewers a certain game has. I need to see if there's like actually people watching these games. Maybe I could go and play around in it. Asked Christian the other day why he doesn't just have you over and watch you play Sekiro in real life. I mean, that does make it easier. Although realistically, we'll see if I continue playing Sekiro on stream or off stream. That game pisses me the fuck off. I don't know. We'll see. I'm certainly taking a break from it. You will not see me playing that game this week. Breaks heart like that, bro. Our game has not like the rage that game puts in my heart is like 10 times the rage that fucking egg game gave me. This game pisses me off way, way more to the point that like outside of the two of them watching my stream, I don't think anybody else is enjoying that content, and I don't want to waste my time streaming playing it. So we'll see if my perspective on it changes. Right now, I have yet to receive any ounce of joy playing that video game. I just don't think it's for me. That variety of game, like they're like Soulsborne games, Souls-like games, like what they call them. I've just never liked them. I don't like the combat. Like I don't like the way that the games are put together. It's just there's something about it that I've never been able to get on board with. And I really wanted to because I know that like a lot of the games like that are very like why like globally like revered as some of the best games of all time, but I it's just not. I'm okay with say like I understand it's a skill issue, but if I'm fucking dog shit at the game, I don't want to play it. Nah, dude, the like It Takes Two or like those games are fucking light. Those games are easy. It was the one like laser level that fucked our shit up, but everything outside of that, those games are easy as shit. But at least then also that's where if it was a game like Sekiro, but it was co-op, I think that would make me way more motivated to play it. Because if I had somebody else playing it with me, I think that would make me way less frustrated. Yeah, I mean the fucking that level was rough. We should have just moved on. We should have just moved on and beat the game. Now we're never gonna beat that game, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll beat it with somebody else at some point in the future, but I don't think so. Sunk cost fallacy. See, the problem with that though is also that it's on my Xbox, which now that I have my PC, that's very quickly becoming like deprecated technology. I think since I've gotten my PC, I might have turned my Xbox on like 2 times in the last 3 months or however long it's been since I've had this, and that's where the save file is on. Now it's for net. Not even that. If I'm watching anything, I'm watching it on my PC. Because realistically, like, where my setup is, my PC is here, My TV is there. So I have to sit on this fucking office chair regardless of which one I'm watching. So if I have to do that, I might as well just face straight forwards. Like, it doesn't change anything. That TV also hasn't been turned on in like 2 months. It is I do wish that's like the one thing now. A solid beanbag chair. Shit, man. If I had the room for it, if I got a beanbag chair in my room, I don't think that I would be able to walk in my room anymore. the I I can't show it on camera, but I trust me, there however much space it looks like there is on the webcam, there's even less space than it looks like. You're an agile guy. Just because I can be doesn't mean that I would like to be. I am capable of doing such things. But when I get home after a long day, I don't want to do a fucking cartwheel to get over. Do a cartwheel to get through my room to then still have to climb a ladder to get back up to my bed is not the nighttime routine that I'm trying to go for after I brush my teeth. That's true. I can technically I have made more progress being able to do a backflip than I could doing a cartwheel. God, if I don't even I'm just the logistics of the space that I'm in. There would be so much broken glass. Like a crazy amount of broken glass. This is such an unsafe room to be. Honestly, it's really lucky that I am not like 6 foot plus something. Like if I was a giant man, this would be a horrific room to live in. What are the figurines next to me? I got Gojo up here, who I also won. This is the Gojo that I won from a crane game in Japan, which I'm very proud of. It's one of my best moments showcasing my skill. It only took like 30 to 40 tries. And then this, I'm gonna be honest, I fucking love this guy. I don't remember his name. It's been way too long since I've watched My Hero. He's the one who has the like the mind control. Yeah, I think from class 2. He has like the mind control powers and he gets like he basically becomes Eraserhead's apprentice. I got that. Christian got that for me for I think my birthday or Christmas like 2 years ago or last year. Class is so pointless. I don't know. I mean, they come. It does suck that the one kid, I think Monoma, like the blonde one, that's like kind of a piece of shit and nobody really likes him. And it sucks that he is also like one of the most important characters in the whole show and like the final fight, which is just insane because he has such a busted quirk that he can what the fuck, he can copy, right? I think he could copy other people's quirks. I stopped watching in the middle of like the final fight. He is on his Kakashi shit. He is on his Kakashi shit, but like if Kakashi had a like white trust fund haircut and was so much less cool. I need to. There's so much that I need. I'm watching Naruto again to finally finish it. Good luck. Good luck. Skip all the filler. Honestly, skip some of the stuff that isn't filler. Just skip until you don't feel like skipping anymore. I think. Oh, okay. You're up to there. Danzo he always felt to me like he was a C tier villain who saw himself as an A tier villain. Like he thinks more highly of himself than Yeah, that is Hitler energy is crazy. Like, I guess I see the logic that you're following to get there, but that's still insane. I still just all everything from Naruto, so little of it actually stuck in my head. Yeah, I mean he does. I guess with like clans though, I guess technically it's not racially motivated because the clan is kind of just like a family. So he just really hates this one family and all of their lineage. In Naruto, you're either a human or it's not there's two categories. Like one is humans, and then there's kind of just like a catch-all for all of the freaks. Like you could be a human, or you could be a shark guy, or you could be a guy with four arms for no reason, or you could be a spider guy, or like a guy made of clay. And they don't really explain how any of these people actually exist other than ninjutsu, which like I'm glad that they don't take themselves too serious. But again, it's an old school shonen. It's not like it was a choice that they made. Like they weren't sitting in the writers' room going, "Okay, like we're just gonna be sort of like silly with it." They just didn't write it, and nobody cared because it came out in the early 2000s, and nobody actually gave a shit about good writing in the early 2000s. And it does, yeah, I mean, for sure it has some of the worst female characters across all of anime, I think, in Naruto. Bleach has Bleach Bleach has really high highs and low lows when it comes to female characters though, because you have like the Yoruichis and the Unohanas and like the really tough ones, but then you also have like the Orihimes and you have the Rukias and like they're I feel like they sort of go back and forth with it. They have some cool ones, but they have some Orihime should be insane. Her powers are ridiculous. She should be featured so much more prominently, but they turned her into a pair of tits and they leave it at that. One genuinely good, cool female character. I think Tamari's pretty cool. I mean, she doesn't get a lot of screen time, but I mean, I fuck with Tamari. Um, I still don't know if you've met Conan yet, but Conan is pretty sick. Uh, oh wait, no, I mean, Tsunade. Tsunade kicks ass. Yeah, Tsunade is definitely a good female character from Naruto. Kicks ass for like 5 minutes. I mean, yeah, look, all right, I'm just answering the questions as how you have worded them to me. All right, if you want me to tell you a good female character in Naruto that is highlighted for more than the span of a single episode, you're asking too much of me. We have to bring it back down to reality at some point, all right? She's good for Naruto standards. Dude, speaking of powerful and incredible female characters though, I need to catch up on Frieren. I've been trying to keep up with season 2 of Frieren and I fell behind a few episodes. I need to get back. I know you haven't watched any of it. You need to do that. It's so good. Have you actually been watching this season? Oh. Oh, my mistake. I'm like three I think I'm like 3 or 4 episodes behind. Was I on 2? Got it's a little bit of a slow start, but I think, and honestly, it's not even like it's a slow start, but it picks up. I think it's just, I don't even think it's that it takes a long time to get to the point in season 1. I think you just have to watch a few episodes in order to understand the vibe that they're trying to hit. That, like, you need to sort of understand, like, oh, like, this isn't a show where every episode is, like, fully, like, it's a show about their life. It's a show about their life and existing in the world and, like, their relationships with each other. Once you know what's going on, and plus, I guess I could see slow start in season 1 just from the fact that you have to wait until you meet the full party. Like, you have to meet Stark and get Fern in there and start to, like, have them interacting with one another and sort of building, like, the party mechanic. I get that. It's one of the only anime that I can, like, it's one of the only anime that I can be accepting of the mentality that, like, people saying it that you have to watch a few episodes in order to get into it. Because normally whenever somebody says about an anime, I discount it because I think that's stupid. This is the only anime that I agree with that take on. Stark is awesome, Fern is awesome. Like, all of the characters are great. I love them all. Honestly, maybe I probably should do that tonight. I do need to catch up. It would be a nice way to unwind for the night, I think, to bring some peace into my night. Okay, it dissolves the body. I have heard that, yeah. I also know, like, so many, but I, like, just from existing in the world, I've known so many spoilers about Breaking Bad over the years. It's one of the, it's like Game of Thrones. Like, it's hard not to know things when they're that big of, like, a cultural juggernaut. I don't, and it's just so many hours. I can't. The government forces us all to have neurons. When I hope that if the government forces us to all have Neuralink, that also coincides with the dystopian point in the future where we get the booths from Futurama too. Because if that's the case, I'm going into one of those first. Alright, my throat is starting to hurt though. And I'm also hungry. I actually haven't eaten anything yet today, so I should probably have some sort of food before I go to sleep later. So I think I'm probably gonna end stream here and go. I am so skinny, thank you. I'm like, I need to go back to the fucking gym too, though. I could feel my muscle deteriorating off my body. So I'm gonna go forage in the kitchen and find whatever the fuck I can eat, and probably go get smacked and watch some free run and end my night. But thank you for coming and hanging out. I enjoy the chat. Have a similar night. I hope you have fun as well. And for anybody else lurking in the chat, I hope we'll see you on the next stream. I think we'll be streaming again on Thursday night. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna play. I have to sort of figure that out. But hopefully something pops into my mind before then. So until that point, hope you have a good night. I will see you guys all on the next stream. Peace.